is playing up. So I'm currently just speaking to you on fucking speaker, not on headphones.
Oh, dude.
Abysmal. I know. Technical problems. You're killing me.
I'm drinking a 7.5% beer.
Very nice.
It is.
I've just got
a pizza because I was meant to have fucking chicken, but I left it in the fridge at work. So that's tomorrow's dinner. Also, weirdly, guess who I'm seeing tomorrow evening?
Go on.
I think you'll guess it. Someone that we regularly used to speak to, sort of.
Tom Knebber.
No, not Chris.
Jack
Yes, Tom Knebber is the right answer.
Tom Knebber?
Yes. He's coming over to the flat to say hello.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
Just entering outside the house.
About?
Well, like we spoke loads a couple of months ago because we were playing the same game. And I was chatting to him, just saying, oh, I can live literally around the corner from you, like we should meet up, blah blah blah. And it was actually his suggestion. Like he wished me happy Christmas and happy New Year. And he was like, when like we should meet up. Maybe I can come over. I said, what are you doing this Friday? And he was like, nothing. Like, let's do it. So yeah, dude.
Nice.
So yeah, looking forward to it. Actually, obviously haven't fucking seen him since we were like 18.
Yeah, Jesus.
It'll be good. It'll be really good.
All right, guys. If you can all place yourselves by Steve and Gerald. Yeah, he's in two places at once.
Yeah, but maybe. It's another G.
If you keep going, I will ban you from getting high while we play D&D.
I don't even know.
I know, that's why it's worrying. Right, guys, yeah, you are now in the Grand Library of Strore. You must pick a room or a second room. You can all go in one. You can have your own. They can all be next door. All of them are on offer.
Dibs.
I prefer to room alone.
Yeah, I've already called one.
Wow. No Gerald?
No, fucking Gerald can do what he wants. Oh, I guess you're talking to Patrick about that.
Yeah.
Gerald can bunk in with someone. He's a soldier. More than used to being at the barracks with the lads.
You're the one that saved him. He's your pet.
He's not my pet. He's a strong, independent soldier who's, tagging along, and I respect that.
Well, then you should let him have space in your room.
He's free to take any of the beds. I just happen to only have one bed in my room.
Steve wants to know if he can room with you, Roland. He says he can alarm the door.
Absolutely, you can.
Legend.
Oh, Derek. Classic Derek.
What's that?
He's taking the massive double.
Well, we were playing dibs,
Well, I mean, I'm probably going to argue with you about staying in there with you.
Who's going to argue with me?
One of the others.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you need to bunk with Gerald because there's not enough room otherwise.
I need to bunk with Gerald.
It's the only space left.
What do you mean? I've got a space.
Yeah, there's 6, and then there's all Norman's crew. They're 5.
What? And they have in the middle.
Well, they're the only they're the only rooms that are left.
Oh, I got this one, and then they've got 5, and there's 4 beds and 2. There's 6 beds there.
You want to send Gerald in with one of the randomers?
What? Yeah, Gerald needs to go make some friends other than us. Like, be less attacked. Alright, look. I'll leave it up to Gerald. Gerald can come into my room and sleep on the floor, or he may go in with him. I'm happy with either. But here's sharing the bed. Up to Gerald. Oh, anyway.
Well, Gerald's really Patrick's little pet project. Patrick,
he's not a pet. I think we should stop referring to the man as a pet. He's here after he lived through the glorious battle back at Twin Rivers. It's totally up to Gerald where he goes and stays. You know, I'm glad to have helped save his life, but doesn't mean I'm his boss.
I'm actually fine. Gerald will go in there. Gerald's not
I've
back in
lost
there.
the picture somehow.
You've lost picture somehow.
It's just gone into like a really big black grid for some reason.
Have you
Have you
zoomed?
magnified in on?
Yeah.
No, I'm like, hang on. I'm like all the way out, but for some reason I'm only seeing like the corner of the screen, corner of the picture.
Doesn't sound like you're all the way out then.
No, I am.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It like flicked in and out before this happened as well. It just went from normal to
What does
this.
it magnify in the top right of your corner? What does it say?
10%.
Has everyone's screen
10%
changed?
Massively zoom. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, I can just see
10%
Dave
zoomed out,
Slong.
okay. Hi.
I'm just going to restart rules on you.
Okay.
Disadvantage. There's any disadvantage going around. It'll be given to the two people that drew the massive penis on what map.
I didn't.
Excuse
I
me,
didn't
that
draw
one wasn't me.
If only that was verifiable.
No, but I didn't draw a penis. That is true. I did not draw a penis. Dave drew a penis.
That one on that last map was not me.
Well, I said Dave was here.
I may have been
True.
one of the penis drawers on other maps, but the last one, no. I will not take claim. You know I will claim the penis.
I have never drawn a penis.
Patrick, I'm pretty sure you don't even know how to.
No, I could, but I've got, I'm doing this all on a touchpad, so I'm fucking, that would be a pain in the ass, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's way more effort than it was worth, humour-wise.
I reckon Pete did it to sabotage us. Clever dear.
Yeah. Why would I know? It constantly gets in the way.
He's in on it with Rob.
That is true.
To hand out more inspiration.
That is more like.
What?
It's constant handing out more inspiration.
All right. You are wake up fully well rested.
Oh, sick.
And you can hear sort of moving outside. You presume Norma and her crew have departed. There is a small canteen area towards the bottom right-hand side. You can go grab some breakfast, and then downstairs, and you know the way to sort of the library proper, where you've got to go. Oh, and Norman, you have a note that I will send you now.
Okay. I will have a look at it.
So are we going to go and get some breakfast and then go to this library?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to
Yeah. I kind of want a beer.
eat some breakfast.
Oh, maybe have a breakfast. Maybe have a breakfast. Derek should give his Christmas present to Norman.
Oh yeah. Yet to receive.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So, Norm, I've been working on this for a little while. We had some time on this, and I thought I'd put the skills you taught me to some good use. I have taxidermied a rat I found on the ship.
Yeah.
You may have him. He's of a nice size to fit in your pocket, or to fit on your person very easily. And he has the hat of vermin properties.
The hat of what, sorry?
The hat of vermin properties attached to it.
Vermin properties.
So, as in hat of vermin, you know what that is. That was on your Christmas list. Right?
Okay.
You remember what that is?
I need to tell him.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Don't.
By the way, Simon, did you get your Christmas present from me? I mean,
I
your
heard it.
600.
Yeah, but I haven't written it down, actually. That's a good point. So maybe
Yeah, write that down. It's important.
Wait, what is it again? Exactly? So I get the
I don't know. I wasn't listening to you saying.
You don't know.
I mean,
I
I've
don't know what it is.
literally recorded the whole session, so I'm not.
Yeah, no, these
Wait,
are recorded now, so
The person giving it to me does. Wait, Rob, you don't know.
Oh, but if it's on record, then it was me. Otherwise, Simon just watched the session. It was.
I did.
What was it? It was the little pig head cufflinks, which are very, very nice and snazzy, and they're magically imbued. So whenever you deal damage in combat, they oink quietly.
Nice, yeah. That was it. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, Dave, can you title the sessions with the titles that I put in the group chat?
yeah, I can't remember what I did on YouTube last week, but yes, I can. Yeah.
Nice, legend. Thank you.
So Dave, yeah, your taxidermied rat at your command can turn into a real life rat, a bat, or frog. That is absolutely not in any way under your control or the control of anyone. It is literally just pointlessly will turn into a real life rat, a bat, or a frog. And after an hour, will then turn back into your taxidermied rat in your pocket.
Sweet.
So it's reusable.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Norman's happy with that.
Hey, Merry Christmas, man. Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
babe, thank you very much. Norman will.
What do you think about the actual stitching, the work?
Give me a P. I'm gonna DM 1 second. Give me a slight.
Yeah, just need some. No worries.
Give me a sleight of hand.
A sleight of hand. Ooh, love it.
Let's see how good your sleight of hand is. It's good. Okay. It's clear that you've been paying attention to Norman's lessons.
Yeah.
So you've done a couple of techniques that he showed you. But Norman's very aware that you're still learning. You're still learning. He appreciates it. It's good. It's a good first attempt. It's a good first present. Definitely room for improvement, but it's all right. It's not bad.
Would it help to know that lovingly and thoughtfully I actually filled the rat with owlbear feathers? Remind us of the time that we taxidermied together.
Norman
No,
is
this is
rock hard. No.
An owlbear. This is an owlbear rat. So I agree. Yeah, maybe
It's got
stitching.
Norman's favourite sort of stuffing.
Yeah. The stitching might be slightly off here or there. Technique's not perfect, but there's a lot of thought in this. So
Okay. Fair point. Norman immediately can smell the owlbear feathers because he fucking loves it. And shoots Derek a look of that's the real.
He just shows loads.
He said you shot your load.
Guys, I gotta go back to my room for a second.
Be right back, guys.
Lucky you're on your own.
Was away, like holding something over his crotch. I spilled
Try to
my
get
tea.
out first, but then it makes it worse.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Yeah. Look, thanks for my present as well, Rolling. I'm not sure how many times it's going to oink, but we'll give this a go.
Oh, something I nearly forgot again. That's a good job I didn't forget this time. You're quietly sitting down having breakfast, and all of a sudden a flurry of letters and spam
for fuck's sake.
comes flying through the window.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the new year! It's the new year!
If only you'd been back in Twin Rivers for, say, several months and could have sorted this out at any moment.
No! I'm going to get them.
Eat 27 of your gold.
This is my favorite recurring thing ever.
Yeah. Rob came in is
I'll just, I normally try and fix these guys, but the sheer volume of them this time, and just fucking cannot be bothered.
Oh, no, like, Twin Rivers needs all the gold it can get. It's fighting this sort of civil war now. Since still not in good shape.
Putting our bodies on the line for them, that wasn't enough.
Yeah, now you got to donate.
Fucking hell. You'll start sharing this. Steve, you want to contribute? You love Twin Rivers.
Steve says he doesn't sign up for spam.
Go on, Steve.
Steve admires their marketing. their corporate now. He thinks it's a great thing that you do. Yeah, guys. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to explore the dorm? Do you want to have breakfast? Like, describe to me what your morning's looking like, or do you want to just proceed to the library?
Well, I mean, I'm happy to go and get on with our studies unless anyone's got a better idea, something they want to do. But you know, we've got I feel like we've got quite a bit of reading up to do to figure out how, you know, what we can do to combat Cinder. So unless someone wants to go somewhere else, I'm happy to go down to the library.
Yeah.
Absolutely happy to go down to the library. Ryan would very much enjoy that.
Derek, Norman, happy to just go down to the library?
Yeah, I'm happy to go to the library. Did you bring your library card?
I do not have a library card, but I do have a thirst for knowledge.
You got a thirst, all right.
Got a thirst for knowledge.
Thirsty boy, Helbrecht. Excellent. Can you guys just take a couple of sentences to describe your breakfast?
Helbrecht's going to make some oats.
Oh, he would.
Big old bowl of oats.
That's such a Hellbrecht move.
Yeah.
Such a hell breakfast, am I right? Pete, it's the part where you give me inspiration.
Sorry, inspiration.
How did that work? No.
He said the words, I'm counting it.
He said it.
What you guys don't realise is Rob's secretly been the DM since session 1.
What? I've actually played this as my 18th campaign. Well, Radin is having some salted pork and a stout. And
Nice.
that's it.
Stout for breakfast.
And then
Breakfast
Radin is very high, like as a chaser. Little pocket one,
Obviously.
obviously.
Norman will have some Lucky Charms with goat's milk because that's the only thing available apparently.
Yeah, sure. I like it.
Goats.
Derek has a pretty indistinguishable pile of sludge, and is also amongst the talking and present giving, just nipping bits off of people's plates while they're talking and not quite looking at points. Just
Mind sweeping people's breakfast.
It sounds like if you guys ever had a house, like you'd never need to wash up because Derek would just like literally like lick it clean and then you just like run it briefly under some water and then it would be fine.
I mean, I wouldn't use that plane just now. Just
Awesome.
looks clean.
You walk down back through the same sort of several daily lobbies and reading rooms. You can see loads of gnomes in the purple robes sort of flitting about. They very much run the store and keep it safe. There's some carrying books, there's some sort of directing people to various places. And then you get to this huge atrium, which has wisps of like almost blue. It looks like a solitary flame, but it almost looks like magical as it wisps up. And there is a front desk with the matron, who is very much like the chief administrator of the library. You join the line, and you can see several people in front of you, and like you can like hear her doing like the usual sort of spiel that she gives everyone. She explains that under no circumstances should you remove the library, and you should be as wary of spilling a single drop of blood as a gallon in the darker parts of the library.
Thank you.
You can see like this process goes along, and you are moving through the queue, but like after she does, the terms and conditions and the spiel, the same phrase keeps coming up, which is knowledge at a price. Like she'll say the spiel, she'll say knowledge at a price, and then they will repeat it as if like some sort of, I don't know, code or something. They enter the library through the double doors. But all you see through the double doors whenever they are open is just pitch black. Oh, you don't like menthol?
Oh no, joint.
Oh. Those were the only filters I had, so deal with it. The line advances, and you eventually get to the front. She repeats the same words to you. She said, "Do not remove any books. Beware of spilling blood." And then she says, "You can purchase these white antique handler gloves for 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Or some reading glasses for 250 gold pieces."
When
Would
she
any of
says-
you like...
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry? Would any of you like to purchase either of these items?
Both, please.
Yeah, I want both.
So 350 gold. More than happy
Yep.
to part with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
If you want either of these, then please deduct the relevant gold from your character sheets.
Done.
No, ask
Yeah, I'll have both as well.
Yeah, I want both.
What do the
What is
glasses?
it? Reading
What do the
glasses
glasses
and
do?
what was the other one? Sorry, white silk gloves.
What do they do with the thing?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, gone.
Was it white silk gloves?
Sorry. It's in a massive paragraph. We've just got to find it. White antique handling gloves. So like they're the gloves that you'd see like people like wear, when they handle antiques, or like they're like
I'm imagining-
peruse over like a really old book.
I'm imagining snooker ref.
Why would you recommend that we purchase these items?
They're very useful inside the library.
What do they do?
Everyone's library is different. I cannot tell you.
What the two items are trying to say they do?
No, they're helpful inside the library.
Are they helpful inside the library, but with like my money back guarantee if they're not?
Money back guarantee. Such a second-hand.
Is it like Is there a return period?
No. Many people keep them as mementos, or if they return.
Maybe we should share a set of glasses.
She says, "I've never heard of anyone sharing them before."
I ain't sharing my glasses. Fuck off. Someone paid good money for these glasses.
Steve, are you getting the glasses?
Yeah, Steve's getting a pair. And the gloves.
Gerald?
Daryl's not here.
Gerald's not here.
I'm not running two entities.
So, how much could we get 5 glasses and 5 gloves for?
She goes to like a sort of like rock tablet with several gnomish runes on, and sort of taps away at them like this. 1,750 gold.
For all of it?
5 sets, yeah.
Well, 1,500. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll pay.
There you go.
Mic off.
Awesome. So please, everyone, take them off. Also, you may decide what type of glasses
My
they
God.
are. Sort of half moon spectacles. I would even allow a monocle if you wish it.
Norman's going for some Dumbledore-esque half moon specs.
Nice.
I need to nip out and give something to my brother. I'll be literally 5 seconds, maybe 5 minutes.
No,
Oh my
I would
God.
also allow some sunglasses if you really wanted.
Right, it's dark in there. I want aviators, but clear ones.
That pitbull shade, I like it.
Hellbreak's got them like end of your nose spectacles, you know,
Yes.
like the little glass circles. You sort of like you peer down your nose through them, like you know.
Nice. Steve's just going to go for like the trendy real circular ones. Steve's never thought of himself as trendy before.
Wow.
He's treating himself, you know. It's like not a cheap pair of glasses.
Exactly. He's out with the boys. They've all got them. You know.
It's like going out and getting a fun Christmas shirt.
Or a tattoo. No.
No.
Or maybe.
We got that to come, boys.
Awesome. As you purchase your equipment, she then looks to each of you. Who's first? Who's first in line? Who would be first to go through the door? Or at least who's just first in line?
I'm happy. I'll be first in line. I'll stride right up there.
Nice. She says, knowledge at any price.
I'll nod and say, knowledge at any price.
Excellent. A magical blue wristband appears around your dominant arm,
Old righty.
and it shines with a lovely blue tinge, similar to the magical fiery wisps that are sort of lingering in the top of the atrium. And she like beckons you onto the door.
I'll stride off straight through the door.
Awesome. Who's next?
Okay.
Awesome. She says unto you, knowledge at any price.
Repeat knowledge at any price back to her. So sheepishly a little bit, like as in like that's going to do insane.
Norman?
I think Dave's still away, isn't he?
Oh, sorry. Eric? I mean, Steve's going to do it. Steve also probably would go now. He doesn't want to be last.
Yeah, no, Derek would like to be last. Derek would like to be before Norman and after Steve, actually. That sounds a pretty safe place to be. Derek's would be the safest place to be, as always.
Awesome. As you step into the darkness, a sort of cold wave flows entirely over you. Rylin, you are in a dwarf tavern. It's loud and busy and boisterous, and you can see King Rogbor laughing and joking heartily with all of your friends, all of your old friends.
Okay, I'd like to activate the Helmet Blueberry Cupcake just so I can, sense if they're an illusion or if they're somehow magically here. And I'm the ghost.
I'll allow you to check for one or two of them. You can have a look. You can use the helm to see if it's an illusion, or I'll allow you to make an Arcana, or because you're a dwarf, a history check to see if like what magical knowledge you can gain.
I'm gonna go on like do history. Chuck a history roll out there. 21.
Oh, good job! It's not the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think this is some sort of first phase? You think this is like
almost like an entrance exam. It's like a magical construct wrapped around you. It feels a bit like Steve's Hotel,
Also somewhere cozy.
some sort of trans-dimensional space.
Okay.
Eventually, after you've hammered a couple of pints and had a lovely red berry pie,
Absolutely.
King Robber walks up to you and says, "Would you forgive me?"
More interesting, huh? It's not bothered anymore.
Yes,
Awesome.
I forgive you.
Helbrecht,
Yes.
you're in a dark, sort of cellar-like room.
Okay.
And you can hear some sort of humming or chanting coming from behind some barrels. Stacked high to the ceiling, and you immediately creep round, and it looks like you're sort of 10 or 11. You're not as old as you are now. You're like your perspective is that of someone a lot smaller. Perhaps this is what Norman sees the world is like.
Okay. Okay. What do I see?
There is Leonard, and appears to be studiously reading from the forbidden text. And he looks up at you, very shocked, and he says, "Oh, Albert, I'm so sorry. Would you forgive
Mic
me?"
on.
I'd forgive you, Leonard.
Derek. Derek, you're in like a plain white room. It's like a plain white room. There's like some white rope cordoning off, and it looks like one of those queues that like sort of snakes up and down. And you're like at the head of this, like you're like a slightly raised platform, sitting on a chair. And about best estimations, 250 people come through. And they all basically tell you the tale of how you either murdered someone they know or loved, or ripped them off with a second-hand horse salesman, or lied. They want you to apologize to them.
They want Derek.
It's a trans-dimensional space. No one would ever know. But yes, they all want.
Whoa. I just want to say to all of those characters today.
Are you going to say that like individually to them, or are you going to like stand up and you're going to address the room?
Moment. Yeah, we'll go silent. Just want to tell all of you gathered here today. Really appreciate you coming. Wow. Good yourselves around of applause. I really appreciate you coming. Or this life lesson. Apologising doesn't mean anything. And I just want you all to remember that. What you should really think about is life. Moving on with your life. Okay? Just walking away and thinking, hey, yeah, that happened. Yeah, it happens all the time. I got to crack on. I got to live with it. That's what I just want you all to know. But now please fuck off and get out of my space.
Awesome. Right.
The classic, yes, I'm sorry, but fuck off.
I don't think he said the first part.
No.
I told him everyone to fuck off. He said apologies are meaningless. Fuck off. I think it's what he actually said.
Thank them for coming.
Oh, that's alright then.
Yeah. Norman,
Hello.
back home in your family monastery, the familiar shadowy pillars make you feel at home.
Norman's heart fills
You
with
walk into.
joy.
Sorry?
Norman's heart fills with joy that he hasn't felt in a long time.
Oh, nice. Inspiration.
Aw.
And you walk around the corner into what you know is the war room. It's not as big and scary as, what other people think of when they say war room, because it's probably something that you ran around as a child playing a game, whilst the adults were, planning. Some just play Monopoly at the table. You were like moving nations and stuff. And in the war room, you can see Norman with Norma with a bloody knife. She appears to be standing over your dead grandma and grandpa.
Oh. Norma.
She says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And she runs to hug you.
I'm gonna back away and keep her at arm's length. And what did you do? And why did you do it?
I'm sorry, I really don't know what came over me. Please, I just need someone. And then she starts breaking down, crying. Not even it's the real sort of crying, because she's putting an ugly cry face.
Classic ugly cry face. Everyone's got one. I would like to hold her hand that has the knife in to sort of try and disarm her.
Oh, she let that clatter to the floor.
Okay. In which case, then I'll.
She's.
What do you mean you didn't mean it? How do you not mean to stab someone and kill them?
She immediately drops to the floor now. She appears to have just fainted.
Oh.
Or lost consciousness.
I'll go over.
I guess there's fainting.
Yeah, I guess. I'll go over and sort of peel back her eyelids to see what her eyes are saying, if they're rolled back in into her head, or if they're a different colour or something glassed over.
Yeah, they were rolled back, and after a couple of seconds they snap forward, and you feel another knife slide in between your ribs.
Oh shit!
You gasp for air, but there is none. You can barely get out one word, and she goes, "I'm sorry. Will you forgive me?" No. You sort of come to almost as if you were in stasis in a library. Please place yourselves next to Steve. As you can see, this is a long hall with elaborate tables and marble flooring, checkered in the traditional black and white. And everything looks like that warm, worn feeling. It's just worn smooth, and you glide your hand across it, and it just everything feels just that little bit cozy. And at the end, you can see sort of a similar blue magical wispy flame, but this one actually has sheets of paper, parchments and scrolls all fluttering around like ashes dancing atop a fire.
Could I have a brief synopsis of what Helbrex and Rarlin were? Very brief.
Oh, did you miss it? Oh, guys, do you want
to... Yeah, sorry, I was giving my brother some jump leads.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah.
So Rarlin was in Dwarven Tavern with all of the with King Rogpor and the people from back home, and they're all having a laugh and stuff. And then the king walked up to Rarlin and said, "Will you forgive me?" Obviously for exiling him. And I said yes.
Aww.
Did I mean it though? Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see.
Helbrecht was in a dark cellar, and he heard something from behind some barrels, and he was from the perspective of a much smaller person, so it seemed like I was much younger. And I walked round behind these barrels and saw Leonard sitting there reading from a forbidden text, and he asked me if I would forgive him, and I forgave him instantly.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all about the forgiveness?
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah, Norman did not want to forgive.
I did almost shout when you did your Norma bit. I was like, yeah, that's my Norma.
I ain't forgiven Norman for stabbing me and fucking Orma, grandmummy, and grandpappy.
Yeah, but you know that's how she'd do it, though.
I know that's.
She's just as cold and as ruthless as you.
No, I know, but you know, it's grandmummy and grandpappy. It's unforgivable.
But with an inspiration up for grabs, but Dave, you can answer. Does anyone remember the names of Norman's grandma and grandpapa?
Pro tip: I did just say one of them.
Yeah.
There was Orma, right?
Sorry?
Orma?
And?
I don't have the
Orman.
other one.
It wasn't what Simon said. Rob, what did you say?
Gorman.
Oh, no. Hey, what should we do if they're only half right? I was going to offer a steal to someone, but no one else got the other half.
If anyone can think of it or has it written down within the next 10 minutes, they get to steal. If not, it goes to the next question, which I have already prepared in my head.
Wow. All right, sweet. We'll come back to that in 10. We'll come back to that in 10 minutes.
Set your timers.
Hey, Siri. Please set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
Thank
What
Siri.
accent have you got on your Siri? That sounded.
Irish.
Oh,
It's the best.
yeah. We've got
I was
Australian and
super disappointed because all of the other ones, like the South African, doesn't sound. It's like they would like had just such vanilla accents because they were trying so hard to not offend anyone. Like the South African doesn't sound like a South African. The Australian one was all right, and then I don't know what the fuck they were doing for the Indian one. The Indian one sounds super racist.
Yeah, but you just want the fucking South African one to be like, fucking timer set for 10 minutes, bro. Like,
Yeah, I do.
that's what you
That's
wanted.
exactly what I want. And it doesn't do it.
That was more Kiwi than anything, but yeah.
Yeah, but the Irish
I've put that in your calendar
voice
for
is
you, mate.
shit compared to Mumbo.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're in this wondrous warm library stacked with books. There is an upper level as well. If you look to your left and right, and I'll just quickly highlight the stairs. What colour do you want them in?
Green.
No, you're getting yellow.
No.
Oh no.
I was looking for a snap answer there, Helbrecht. I'm sorry. Yeah, so these wings on the left and right are obviously up a level, and they go out. I'm actually going to draw the stairs the other way, so we're not on a like a crazy 2D map. Not more like 4D, I guess. Right, guys. Yeah, what do you do?
Is there any sort of map or something? Not map, guide contents at all? You know, like is it alphabetized, this library, or you know, is there rows with like A, B, C, or we talking
Okay,
do
all right.
yes, no?
So first off, I'll have a perception check.
Mhm.
The anticipation is killing me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
Patrick,
can't
this
wait.
toaster internet.
Oh.
Oh,
Six.
that was so disappointing.
Quite disappointing, wasn't it?
All right. I don't know. I'll take an inspiration, an investigation with advantage. Is what I meant to say.
Ooh, Kiwi. Jeez,
Wow.
rolls.
God,
Yeah.
that was thoroughly underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
You look very good.
Yeah, it's a messy library in your eyes.
All right, back at the temple, we had our shit on lock.
Yeah.
This is
How was
this
the temple?
is a mess.
Was that this was like an alphanumeric sort of place?
No,
Oh, it's your temple. I don't know.
the temple was fully Dewey decimalized. It's easy to find everything. This is, I don't even know what this is. There's books everywhere. Feels like.
It's a library, isn't that sort of the point?
No, but there's no. Where's the structure?
Fair.
But I feel like with my roles, I might just be like looking in like the returns bin or something.
Pay no attention to what I'm doing. I'm playing D&D. Anyone else? What are the rest of you doing?
I want to look for any books on some taxidermy.
Awesome. Did you buy the glasses?
I did buy the glasses, and I bought the gloves.
Nice. As you look through, you're almost sort of like drawn to like a certain column and then a certain shelf, and it even leads you up several ladders before feeling like, no. As the glasses draw you, you may make an investigation roll with advantage.
Ooh. Investigation, you say?
Mm-hmm.
17, my friend.
Yeah, you're drawn to this like particularly like sort of red book. It says The Secret Art of Taxidermy.
Ooh. Norman will study that book.
Awesome. So
Intent.
how do you do it? Do you like read it where you are, or like do you go back to like these central tables where everyone else is and like sort of set it down like a proper student? Like,
And
what?
Norman's sort of like gonna breeze the first few pages standing where he is. And then
Awesome.
depending on how
Are you
into
still
it he
atop
gets-
the ladder?
Yeah, I'm sure, like he's read the title, he's gonna read like the first couple of pages to see what it's about and if like it's really gonna interest him. And then once he decides, well, I mean, if it is the book that he wants, he's gonna find like a table, not like I wouldn't say in the center, but he'll find probably like the nearest table or like a quiet table, so he's not distracted by anyone, to sort of sit down and have like a good old read.
Awesome. As soon as you crack the spine open, the book seems to come to life. And it like leaps at you, trying to eat you in between its pages. Can you please make a strength athletics check?
Oh. I've crit.
Oh, it needed to be good as well. It did need to be good.
What
Wow,
a time
fair
for
enough.
a crit, baby.
You imagine? Sorry, you imagine. Yeah, it was all a dream, Dave. Don't worry, you wake up. You manage to sort of wrestle the book away from your face, but you can't close it. And in its pages, you see Norma's face again. She says, "Please forgive me." As you take 11 piercing damage.
Excuse me. What? Oh, what? Why? Why? No, I'm not going to forgive you.
And her face fades away. And then you, please, we'll roll later for like basically studying or how much information you managed to extract from
Sure.
the book. Rarlin. We'll all do it at the same time, Dave.
Yeah.
Ryan is looking for a book titled "The Intricacies of Dwarven Plate."
Ooh.
Very nice, very nice. Did you, by perchance, buy the glasses, Roberto?
I did indeed, and the gloves.
You may also have advantage on your investigation.
I think they are meant to. Yeah.
Can I do perception?
Yes. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm going to say no. Just as well. Saved you.
What?
16.
Point.
16. Awesome. You are similarly drawn sort of away. You even like go down some stairs, perhaps into a sub level. Because there's a set of stairs over here and there's a set of double doors over here. Like this library does go on and on. And you find a stone book. Just
That looks about right.
easily opens up, yeah, and it's got all of the correct dwarven runes, and you just start reading away. Helbrecht?
Excellent.
So Helbrecht is looking for any like a history. I want to look for a history book regarding Cinder.
Yeah.
If there's like some annal of legends or something, or
what are you going for? Are you going for like Cinder specific, or are you going to like go for like big scary monsters, or like a history of the world, or like where like if you were to classify your search as a subject, would it be like geography, history? Like what are you?
I would say Cinder's last appearance. That's
so
what
like more history, really.
Yeah.
Like specific Cinder, yeah.
Cinder specific history. Yeah, that's how I'd call it. Yeah.
On.
Did you buy the glass?
$18.
You find a sort of it's not really like a Cinder book, but you basically pick a kingdom and you start like researching, and then eventually you find like the commonalities, and like you do get some background Cinder information.
Okay.
Eric is going to look for the census history.
The census history for Strore as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to find?
I'm looking for a lot of things.
Do you just want the whole census though? Like
yeah,
okay.
I'm looking for mainly the last census because obviously
most recent. Yeah.
But also like maybe how we can do that. Maybe Twin Rivers. Also patterns of people that just arrived in Twin Rivers before the last census, since they're not the one before that. Names. Window arrived. Just trying to see if I remember.
There'll only be a couple of people with the first name G.
It's going to take a while. It's going a while.
Awesome. Can I have an investigation check? And you may have advantage. Wow. 23 and a crit.
Damn.
You do not find one book called Census. There is not one book. Not any census. It's not most recent or anything. But you are Derek, and you rolled a pig crit. So, after scouring, you do actually manage to pull all of the nearly all the information you need from various other people's books. And you just flicking through, and every book has a different author, but you just keep flicking through, and like you're piecing together a good bit of knowledge now. But as you crack the spine on the first book, all of the voices of those 300 people that you told to fuck up before cry out in pain at you. And they say, apologize. Oh, can I also have a strength athletics check, please, as you wrestle the book and it starts to attack you? A bit like in Harry Potter where they play with the Beast book. And it's
Stroke its spine.
oh no, he's going to get mauled.
Rest in peace, Eric.
Take 5 bludgeoning damage from a book.
How did I pass my check, and get more damage done to me, and he failed and got less?
That's just from the book.
Ah, I see. Oh, okay.
Do you apologise to them? The faces in the paper, the magical faces that are rising out of the paper. Everyone else's was just like a big face, like a real life one. Yours is a bit more like of a Where's Waldo. But
I'm going to
It's Waldo.
just try and
Sorry,
hold
I didn't
the
realise
book
he
up
was American.
like that. Pull out my magic missile.
more Americans like D&D, Dave. If we want to make this marketable, we've got to appeal to our audience. I love the Krispy Kremes.
Trucks
That's a
and
good guy.
oil.
Actually, I do like Reese's
Well, they're
Pieces.
Mexicans.
Oh, Reese's Pieces are actually banging. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they select.
I had a Reese's Pieces calendar. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
There we are.
Eric.
I'm holding the book up.
Yep.
As far away with one hand, pulling out my magic missile wand, and be like, I've already told you guys to fuck off, and then just like hit with a magic missile.
Wow, nice. Roll the damage on the magic missile.
Just the one.
Derek trying to be intimidating. I just don't see it.
Got pretty high intimidation.
Fuck off! Ooh.
Whoa. Derek's pretty good at acting. I mean, look, persuasion, performance, intimidation, they're all high, man. You should be careful.
I know Derek too well. I don't have to be careful.
Damage on the magic missile. How many charges are you spending?
Oh, yeah. Just the one.
Just the one. So that'll be 3d4 plus 3. So 4d4. I can never remember.
9.
You should check the rules on magic missile. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4.
We're going with 3. 9.
Sweet. You deal 9 damage to this book. We'll start off by taking 5 psychic damage. And you blast this book into pieces. There's pages flying everywhere. Awesome. You all sort of reconvene at the like the middle, those tables to study, because this is like a whole day affair. Weirdly, you don't. It almost feels like a bit like a casino. Like you can't feel yourself getting hungry or tired, but like you do just sort of like exist. You know, it's like having a good brew. You don't feel the need to eat. It's not going to be physically damaging to you, but equally, like, you just don't seem to get hungry or sleepy. Can I please have a role that you feel would sort of portray your reading? I will not take perception.
Anything but perception, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes. So I think
Could
perception is a cheap and easy answer to this question.
Could I use insights, because I'm trying to insightfully read?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love some
I'm
insight.
Reading.
Awesome.
Information on that, because that is jank.
Awesome. You may roll it naked, Dave, if you're using your inspiration.
Oh, a naked roll.
For you, it's a naked roll. A 10.
So do you want me to re-roll? Or...
No, I don't. I took 10.
Okay.
Everyone else, what? I need a roll from everyone.
For our reading skills,
Yeah, or like how are you going about?
I'm performing because I'm performing the actions of a good
History.
reader
Pete.
are reading well.
How would you know what they look like if you
I
hadn't
know how a
studied?
good reader reads, and I'm pretending to be one of those, which means I'm reading well.
Or pretending
Be a good
to
reader.
study by not studying?
No, pretending to study and then not asking to study because I'm a method actor, I'm in it. I'm so good at persuading, I'm in it. I'm in it. And therefore, I'm learning lots.
I'm just going to say this to the group. I feel if I allow that to happen, I'll be accused. That's like some sort of bullshit that only I allow Rob to get away with. How do we feel about that?
That's great. Come on, good explanation. Guys, it's the Twin Rivers census, okay? It's important. It's 2 minutes.
You can't use that as a bargaining chip. This is out of character. You know, Dave the man doesn't give a shit about Twin Rivers because it doesn't exist, but Norman gives a massive shit. I don't know. How is everyone else feeling?
Run it by me one more time. Garrett?
There's a joke.
Yeah,
Right?
Derek is pretending to is performing and pretending to be a good reader, like what he knows to be a good reader. And he's such a Methodist actor. He's like
A Methodist.
method actor. So he's in it. He's properly in it.
Such
and
a
therefore he
Christian
is
actor.
actually being a good reader by performing the actions of or of trying to pretend to be.
Okay, Simon. Let's go into real life for a second. We're going to put you in an operating theatre, and you've got to pretend that you know how to operate on open heart surgery.
I couldn't do it, but
How
could
well are
you?
you going to do? Might look
Even
like
if you
I
watch
couldn't do it.
Gambon, they're dying.
I'm saying I couldn't do it, but I reckon Leonardo DiCaprio probably could. He could
I
probably do
don't
it.
think he could.
Absolutely not.
I think he'd probably
No
murder
way.
someone.
That's a great analogy, Dave. I like it, and I'm against the idea.
How many times have you seen someone? How many times have you seen someone do surgery? That's how many times have you seen someone read? Right?
No,
You've seen a lot of people read. You know how that looks. You know what those people are doing, right? I just haven't done enough open heart.
No, shut up. Like reading you do in your head anyway, so like you can't actually see what they're doing. You can see them looking at a page. You can't see them reading.
Yeah, I'm seeing them looking at the page.
Right,
And that's
so
it. And that's what
you're
Derek's going to
acting
do.
like you're staring at a page is basically what you're trying to argue.
Yeah. And I'm taking loads in for a minute.
Can we give him
I don't-
disadvantage?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
What do you mean this is fine? Why do I get
I mean, I was already on the fence. But you, to be fair, you would have got an advantage anyway.
Sure, I just get to have another go. Different.
No. You got your perform at disadvantage.
Firmly against this.
I need.
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty fucking good anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm really good at pretending to be a reader.
Maybe
And don't you forget it.
I mean, because we do just get rid of the crit, but still 20s left over with. So,
You get plus 11.
yeah, you think Derek's
Yeah,
really
that's what I
getting
was saying.
into this book. Derek, you notice that every single book that you have has a different author, and so do all the other ones.
All the other ones.
All the other books that everyone else has got around the table.
They all have different authors.
All of them. Who haven't we done yet? Sorry, I've forgotten.
Me.
Rarlin, your dwarf
I was
plate.
going to say a history check for Rarlin because he's really trying to delve into the history of how his forefathers crafted the perfect dwarven plate. He's really trying to absorb the historical knowledge.
Awesome, give me a history.
Pretty good.
19.
That ain't too bad.
Awesome. Rolling, you find. And everyone bought the gloves as well. Awesome. Rolling, you find 3 months of dwarven plate research. Norman.
Yeah, how long it takes me to research this Dwarven paper? So just a quick sidebar.
Sorry? Oh, Pete knows. DM knows. It's not like a real. I'll tell you after the session. I've got it written down.
Okay. Cool.
You got now, Rob? You must have quite a few.
I now have.
Because it is basically a very rare item that you'll get at the end of this.
Very rare items are pretty good.
They are quite OP.
I'll take that.
Stop chewing the fucking toilet roll, you stupid cunt.
Katie really needs to cut that shit out, man.
I know,
Yeah.
he's got loads of toys.
What?
Hey!
Klaus. I don't even know where you got that from.
Norman,
Hello.
in making sleight of hand checks, you may have, when taxidermying,
Mhm.
you may add double your proficiency.
Ooh. Let's add that to my tool proficiencies.
Simon, you do not find anyone named Window. But you do find about 100,000 people. First name beginning with G.
I don't recognise any of them.
You just look at it and you'd be like, that guy.
Remember there's a guy, his name begins with a G. I saw a name written down with a G. It's that guy. I thought maybe like jog the memory. I'd be like, wow.
No.
Shit, why is that on that folder? Oh, sorry.
No. A long time seems to pass as you sort of delve through your research. And the big flame at the end of the hall grows grows a lot smaller. And the pages, some of them have started to combust and instantly turn into ash. And then the other ones that are still there, still proportionate to the amount of flame that's there, but even in its reduced form. Some of the others, they're like swirling in this like counterclockwise spiral, just a little bit slower. What do? Do you want to go search for another book? Do you want to investigate? You've got like downstairs, upstairs as well. You've got some weird statues at the top. Go.
Over here.
Why is it rolling for? Oh, maybe it's because I just touched it. No, that works.
Elbric's going to follow Derek over here. Look at this flame.
Investigate the flame.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
What the fuck is this?
Make an investigation roll. It's a flame. The blue wispy flame that has papers in it. It was bigger and now it's smaller.
Does it say anything?
Derek, yeah, he says that.
I want to talk to it.
You can talk to it. Cool. Oh, right.
I just want to see if the papers in the flame say anything.
Oh yeah, like they're full pages. They look almost like a tiny bit like CVs, like as in like the formatting. They're not actually CVs, but like that seems to be their sort of. And can I have a perception check as well from you?
Mm-hmm. So they're like kind of like bullet pointed out, small paragraph sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
I got a 9.
Cool. What's everyone else doing? Sorry, Halbrecht.
Can I look
It's
for another
fine.
book?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go for another book.
Okay, let me hold on. Let me look for a book that I want to look for. Oh, actually, I've got one. Can I look for one in mastery of like unarmed combat?
Sorry?
I want to look for one.
Unarmed combat now.
Yes.
Awesome.
I
Did you get the
will-
glasses?
Yep. I just still wearing those half moon Dumbledore specs.
Nice. Then I'll have to take an investigation with advantage, please.
Yes, sir. 17.
Awesome. You managed to find a book on hand-to-hand combat written by like a monk.
Sorry, say that again. I couldn't hear you over someone's rustling.
Yeah.
I think it's Paddy. Paddy, can you mute your mic for a sec?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Legend. Cool. Sorry, what'd you say, Pete?
You do find a book on hand-to-hand combat. It is written by a monk, and it's in a lovely like bamboo. It's got like a nice bamboo spine to it.
Ooh.
But as soon as you touch the book again, the same thing happens, and it comes to life and tries to get at you. Can I please have a strength athletics check?
Come on, another crit. It's a 7.
You are thrown to the floor as you take 5 bludgeoning damage from the book.
Okay.
As it's eating your face, you see Norman's face again sort of rise up out of the pages. Say, please forgive me. I didn't mean it.
I'm leaning towards it, but I'm not going to forgive you just yet.
She said, no. Yeah? You do not.
I'm not
Not
yet.
forgive
No,
her.
you know, the more this happens, the more I'm leaning to saying yes. But currently, it's still a no.
Fair enough. Please take 8 more piercing damages.
Boy.
You can still feel that dagger in your ribs.
8 more. We're getting low on health, boys.
Rarlin, what are you doing, my man? You gotta look for
I
another
am.
book on Dwarvish plate?
No. This time, I want to look for a book on imbuing dwarven smithing stuff and armors with magical imbues.
Why are you saying it like a year 7's trying to read from a textbook?
Because I'm like trying to think of the right words to use, but they're just like eluding me, but slowly coming to me.
To look for a
And man,
And there's
something
Tiff and Tipper and Kip got the magic key.
I just want to pet the rabbits, George, said Lenny.
Oh,
Put the web
Oh, no,
George.
it's,
Wow. Dude, that book would be so much better if it was read in a 7-year-old's voice.
we had
So much
we
more
had
sinister.
Mr. Cameron reading that in accents when we had to study it. It was pretty.
No way, did he do
Wow.
accent?
Yeah, he did accents and everything. It was great.
yeah, he did. He was
I
a
like
beast.
Mr.
I had him in
Cameron, but he
sequel.
fucking hated me, so cunt. Nah, I deserved it.
Yeah.
He's still a cunt.
Because he reminds me of me too much.
I
Wow.
mean, I played Pokemon Soul Silver at the back of his classroom for literally like 2 years. So.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Understand. Anyway, sorry.
Rob, can I have an investigation check with advantage?
Yes, you can, sir. I would like to re-roll that with my inspiration.
Yes.
Thank you.
As it was you, Rob, I would have also accepted. I'd like to re-roll that.
Oh, fully embracing the meme. I love it.
You got to steer into it.
Yeah, dude, steer into it. Ooh,
That'll be a crit 20.
Absolutely.
that's a
You
great
find
reroll.
Yeah, take that. All day.
And- a granite stone book, but this book only looks like the thickness of 3 sheets of this lovely thick granite that feels hearty in between your dwarven fingers. Has everyone now got their book? Or like if they've investigated things and stuff? Or does anyone else want to do anything more?
No, that's fine by me.
I think I'm still struggling to read the book that I got.
No, that book. So you're gonna go back to the same book, Pat?
Well, I didn't really get a lot out of it, so I don't know if it's a dud book or if I'm just a fucking idiot, you know?
Huh?
Helbeck's never been the best, you know, book reader. And always been trained for his athletic prowess and size, not for his brains. Maybe we'll just keep the book that we got. Oh, we can't keep the books, can we?
You can't take them with us. You have to just learn and put it back.
I'll go back to the same book and try and see if there's anything I can notice about Cinder.
Awesome. Okay.
Anything jumps out at me at all.
Okay. And Derek, do you know anything? You do another book roll.
I'm looking for history. History of. Looking for the town that we were in before Twin Rivers.
Maybe perhaps you want to go and ask one of your party members.
Guys, what was the town before Twin Rivers?
So yeah, guys, you're all finding your books, and Derek like randomly comes up to seemingly all of you, starts tugging in your sleeve. Guys, I know you're doing important stuff. Guys.
What?
What's the name of that book? Did no one get it?
I can't remember, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't get a map. Look up Twin Rivers and then look roughly where we came from and be like, oh, sweet, that's the town. Yep. And then look up.
Then you have to go find a map.
That would be a whole set of books.
Oh, a whole set of book.
But I looked through lots of books from my last roll, so.
Okay. You're gonna get
a map. Look up that town. Then look up who run the stables in that town. In that latest sentence.
okay. Can we all make the same rolls that we made last time, please, for reading? If it was a insight last round, it'll be insight this round.
Oh, sure. Not so the.
Oh yeah, but if you roll a history, then you'll roll another history. Yeah.
Cheeky crit.
Love to see that.
It's another 20. You're still at disadvantage. Don't worry.
I know. No, hey, but 31, 20, 30, 20. Boom.
Awesome. Rob, you got a 12.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You do not. Oh.
Well, no, it was the secondary.
Yeah, if anyone wants to use any inspiration, let me know.
I'm going to use my secondary Hell Breakfast inspiration. And roll again. Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, no, actually. Fucking Christ, I'll take the 12, please.
You don't find anything of what you're looking for, but you do sort of accidentally stumble across another month of Golden Plate research.
Hey, nice.
Woo.
Double digits, boys. Here we go.
Nice.
Where is it even?
Oh,
Delicious, thank you.
Dave, you may put a 1 out of 2 monk research to your character sheet.
Yes, sir.
Derek, you find a map of Twin Rivers, and your hoof immediately stops over the town called Jura.
Or, yes.
Helbrecht with the crit
Mm-hmm.
on the history book of, well, what you thought was just like a brief sort of comings and goings throughout history. But eventually you manage to sort of spider web, you know, that classic like corkboard strings.
Oh, yes.
Like suddenly the whole book falls into place. And you know that Cinder has appeared 3 times before.
3 times.
Yeah, once he burned for 200 years.
Jesus.
200 years.
And then, yeah, and then the other ones, one was around 400 years. And then the worst one, by far, is 1200 years.
Fuck.
And
Christ.
that was slain like that, and that one has like way more like fluff about it because you know it was like the be all and end all, and like the person who did it is great heroes, like its own fable and a name that I'll happy to message you all about afterwards if you would like.
He said 200.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. That is good info. Yes. Any more I can hear, I would like.
Terrifying information as well, I might add.
Yeah, because just putting it out there, I don't know, at the last session I was kind of thinking like, well, you know, as long as we stop him from getting this key and like becoming immortal and burning the whole world, then like it's fine. We'll just wait it out. How long can it be? It's a fire. They burn out quick. Yeah, 1200 years. Yeah.
35.
Okay. Orcs tend to die by the time they're like 60, so
I go again, or we do?
We're just discussing stuff at the moment.
Look how keen he is. Is it my go?
I can move on. We're all happy.
I'm happy, yeah.
Well,
Awesome. Actually, yeah, 1200 years happy. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if happy is the right word, but yeah, well, ready to move on, yes.
As you finish reading your second books or maps, or perhaps your first book twice, Helbrecht, but you know, arguably that's been the best tactic.
Well,
yeah. The blue flame at the end of the library boils down even further, and all but extinguishes, snapping up several more of the pages that seems to be rolling round its flame. Please place yourself by Steve. As the library suddenly changes, it almost feels as if this library that you were in has sunk into this one. And you get that horrible, like, gut-dropping feeling. But then another part of you thinks that perhaps the original library is, like, faded away, and it's been left with this more derelict one with cobwebs and books scattered along the floor. There are still plenty of books in the shelves, and this appears to be, you know, like almost a one in the same sort of library. What do you do, guys?
Well, I'm immediately more on guard. And I'd like to start walking through, sort of peering round the library, you know?
Mm.
I think we should see if anyone's there or what's going on, because this, everything's been a little bit weird since we got to this library. But suddenly we've just, either a huge illusion has been dropped or we've been transported somewhere else. Like, I'm not liking my lack of autonomy here. I'm very on guard right now.
Awesome. Can I have a perception check with advantage, please?
Yes. Another crit, baby.
Damn.
I'm gonna say his first like 6 rolls of garbage, and it's just been like crit.
I love how I'm critting on the -1 as well. Like,
Then
right.
then just roll that hot fire, like no bother.
it's like finally got the old gas hob lit. You know, the light has been playing up, but
He's got the match.
Yeah, no, that's just that's just how Betsy runs sometimes. Sometimes she just you got to keep the key in the ignition a bit.
yeah. Just wait for that sweet turnover. But yes, I'm peering around.
Awesome, yeah.
places
Someone
and
else
such
know as I draw the benefits of Patrick's crit.
Delicious on-map benefits.
Love it.
But you identify 3 ghosts seem to be patrolling the library along those circuits in a regular pattern.
How do they look? Just very generically ghostly, or?
Yeah, they look like well, they're all different. If that's what you're asking, they all seem. There's not like they look like normal people. They're just all turquoised out.
Okay.
They're definitely translucent, and they float. They're definitely ghosts.
Have they got like chains hanging from them, and they look spooky, or we look just like nearly headless Nick kind of ghost?
Well, do you find nearly headless Nick spooky?
No, like but he just looks like a guy.
Yeah.
Like, they don't look like ghasts or anything. Like,
They don't look undead. Apart
okay.
from that, they're ghosts.
Yeah, but they just look like normal, regular souls of people. Not like
there's an elf, a dwarf, and a human.
okay. I think it might be safe to go and say hello. I'd like to turn to the group and say, has anyone ever spoken with a ghost before?
My ex-wife. Oh.
No, she was just cold as one.
Hey. She left me for someone else.
Steve turns to him and he goes, "I didn't know you were married."
Neither did I. What happens in D&D Vegas stays in D&D Vegas.
I'm just a little concerned that they're like an alarm system. Then why would they be invited into the library to just be kicked out by an alarm?
Yeah.
Point me.
I think they're probably more like staff, right?
I don't know.
Quite possibly.
It's a scary old looking part of this library.
Oh, a day to ask them where's the section on how to kill ghosts.
Helbert's
No reason, just curious.
going to go over here and jump into the path of one of these ghosts.
Yeah, awesome. What are you gonna? Are you gonna what?
Scary.
Are you literally gonna jump in like scythe
No,
out? Yeah.
no.
Jump
Just
out and be like, boo!
sort of step out. say and sort of say, "Excuse me."
Hellbreak's stepping
Awesome,
to the
you-
ghost to look at him.
You've seen an elf. Looks like about a druid. Well, you know, all elves sort of like dress very similarly. And the elf just screams as she like floats past you. Get out! Leave while you can.
What? Why did you not leave? Why should I leave?
You will die in this place.
Is that how you died? Oh no, the ectoplasm.
So perfect time to just ruin the moment.
How's some inspiration, Paddy?
Thank you.
Right.
Burped? Hold on. Come on.
No, yeah, but my joke about ectoplasm carried the moment. You were just crude and vulgar.
But without my burp, you wouldn't have got the carried moment of ectoplasm. I feel like
Well,
at least something.
You know, you set it up. I knocked it down. What can I say?
What about you both get half an inspiration, but you cannot use it to re-roll a crit fail because it's only half inspiration?
Oh, I get to do that anyway, baby. Let's go.
All right, DM Rob.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of unfair, actually.
Nah,
It's just a
totally fair.
suggestion.
I just had that's one of my.
And my
cards today,
suggestion
so-
deserves an inspiration.
Yeah, I was thinking of actually
See, Jazzy
seeing
agrees.
flesh, or just
So is that how this ghost died? Staying in this library too long?
I think
Peter?
Peter's turned into this ghost.
He's ghosted us.
Oh, he's dropped out of roll 20 as well. Don't drink that. That's probably leftover coffee, you absolute weirdo. Oh no, it's tea. That's slightly less worrying. Robert made a grave mistake. Good chat. Is it just us two now? Are we?
I think so.
No, sorry, I am here. Josie's just telling me about the things Zach did today. We're very proud of him. He attacked a golden retriever.
Did he?
Fucking ledge. He's just laying the law down, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's saying these are my woods, you fucking bitch.
Get
What
it.
is he doing? He's a good boy, really.
Yeah, Rob, I went to make my old
Yeah.
compost, and
Yeah.
I just took it out as super compost because I forgot to add the organic ashes.
You can add it to the buckets after. Yeah, you can add it to the bucket still.
Oh shit, that's just made me.
You just have to do it manually, which is obviously a bit more long than just dumping it all in.
I think I can just do it once and it continuously does it though.
It does, yeah, but that's like, I think they do it at like a 6-tick pace instead of like, you could manually do it at like a 1-tick if you're quick enough.
Yeah, dude, I'm not all about the intensive clicking stuff though, man. I've got.
Are you going to carry on?
I don't want to get RSI.
Speed it up a little bit, like, you know, you don't have to do it 6-tick, you could do 3-tick circles.
Sorry, we dropped there and I can't get Discord back on my laptop. It just like won't load.
Hello, welcome back.
Whatever, man. This is now RuneScape chat. Leave.
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 Right, guys, what's everyone else doing? Patrick's speaking to the ghost. Or are you all separate to
I don't like ghosts, I'm just keeping an eye on the situation.
I saw. Okay. I'm gonna move to. Is this a bookcase here as well? Ping.
Yeah, but the bookcase is exactly where they are all on the map, yeah.
Okay. Can I look at what's on the bookcase?
Uh,
Like, I want to see if any of the books have been touched. Like, are they all dusty as fuck? What are the names of the books?
Oh yeah, well you can see like some books haven't been touched in a while, where like dust has got up around them. But there's a lot of other books that you can see have been perhaps used more recently, and they've got like little dust trails that look a lot cleaner.
Oh, okay. What are those books? The ones that have been touched recently.
Various smattering of stuff, a wide range. There's no pattern to them.
Okay.
But they're from a wide range of subjects. It's like it's like an encyclopedia just bathed up into these bookshelves. There's like all different sorts of stuff mingled in with everything else.
I'll go talk to this ghost, which is coming this way.
Absolutely. That's the dwarf.
Ah. I'll say, hello, sir.
Says leave now.
What? Why?
Leave. Save yourself.
What? But why?
The Arcus.
The Arcus?
Yeah, that's what he says.
What's? Oh, ask him what the Arcus is.
You're better off not knowing. You're better off not knowing.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I want to know.
This seems to have like broken him, Dave. He all he says is, "You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Don't ask about the Arcus." And he sort of actually stopped his like patrol. Now he's just sort of stuck there, like sort of maybe in the fetal position. Who knows?
Interesting. Pete, can I search these bookshelves for a book on the Arcus?
Yeah, can do.
I would like to do that, please.
Yeah, cool. I'll take a investigation with advantage.
Rolling the dice. Fucking hell, my rolls have been jank. Oh, I do have one more inspiration I haven't used. Do I get advantage still on the inspiration?
Well,
Yeah, woo, 16.
let's go advantage if you have normally.
I'm happy with that 16.
It's to find a sort of trail, and you are drawn to here,
Oh,
right at the top of the map.
against my will. That's always a good sign.
Yep. Rob, what are you doing? Derek?
I'm just kind of. Oh, sorry, you go, Simon.
I would like to use my hypnotic pattern spell on 30-meter cube around, like, that's going to catch the one that Norman's just made stand still, and the one that's still doing loops up the top. And I can do it on any creature.
Mm-hmm.
So it's putting out a hypnotic pattern.
Cool. That a charm effect?
Is it a charm effect?
Yes. It literally says become charmed.
Yes.
Ghosts are immune to being charmed. Make sure you mark that spell slot if you catch shit, don't they?
Love that. The DMBM.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look, now you know the whole damage immunity. Or station immunity. Condition immunity. There you go. Look, you're learning.
Excited for that.
D&D!
D&D is fun, guys. Woo!
Read the monster manual.
That's your homework, Simon.
Rob?
Yep, I'm going to go to the Dwarven Ghost.
Yep.
And I'm gonna talk to him, try to
You've just
extract
seen
something.
you've just seen Dave like break him and then sort of go to a bookshelf and like sort of run his finger along the shelf. And then he just like kept going and then just sort of followed his finger all the way up off the that.
Yeah. What? Well, the dwarf did that with his finger. Sorry.
He says, "Don't look for the Arcus. Don't look for the Arcus."
So, brother, calm down and looking to the Arcus. Say, what's your name, boy?
Gimli.
Gimli, what? No, unusual name I've never heard before in any kind of major trilogy. Interesting.
Right. My channel's gonna get a strike. No.
Yeah, no. God damn.
Can they get
Yeah,
copy? I can change his name.
No, it won't.
It's Gimli.
It's Gimli.
Say Gimli. Is this place a tomb?
Nah, he's Gavin now.
Gavin. Gavin the dwarf. A noble name, Gavin.
Hello,
But Ralin knows deep down he was definitely a peasant dwarf.
I was actually going to call him Gavin Goldtooth, but yeah, whatever.
That's
Yeah,
not a
but gold
dwarven
is
name.
like gold leaf that he's done on his own tooth instead of actually being plate gold.
Yeah, that's Ralin doesn't respect that dwarven name either, so it's fine. You want to be something like
What would you like to say to Gavin, Rob? What would you like to talk to Gavin about?
Hey, Gavin, have you calmed down? Do you feel comforted by my dwarven presence and my lowly dwarven voice? Does it remind you of home, Gavin? Gavin, are you disconnected? Gavin's DC'd, everyone.
Gavin's dead.
Again.
No, Gavin.
Poor Gavin.
Kill Gavin.
He does seem to be comforted somewhat, and he does rise to his feet and begin his patrol again. But he just keeps whispering, "Don't look
Come
for
back
the."
here. Idiot boy, come back here. I'm going to chase after Gavin. I'm chasing after Gavin.
Okay.
Stupid Gavin, where's he going? Fucking Gavin. Yeah. Piece of shit, Gavin. I give up with Gavin. Gavin's dead to me.
Fuck Gavin.
What would everyone like to do next?
Kill Gavin. No.
All I was going to do is be like, Gavin, what's the Arcus? And then have him freak out again. I just wanted to know if my calming presence would help me, but then he wandered off mumbling about it, so I gave up on that again.
Can I actually do anything? Oh god, sorry.
Yeah, you can. But you know that this book here is the Arcus.
What, the purple book?
That's the Arcus.
Dave, touch the Arcus, dude.
That's it.
I don't want to touch the Arcus.
Touch the butt.
That's it. You know when the turn order thing comes up, it's a good idea to touch it.
Let's touch the Arcus, boys. Let's do it.
Touch it, baby.
We got you, bro. Touch the Arcus.
Yeah, I'll touch the Arcus. I guess, Norman's like running his finger along to find the Arcus. I imagine it's probably strong enough to make him touch it.
Awesome. As soon as you get to here, the Arcus calls out to you, and it says, "Knowledge at any price."
What kind of price?
You are immediately blown back by the purple electricity and knocked prone.
Oh, sick.
It's gone well.
I don't know if letting the pigman touch this is a good idea.
Please take 20 lightning damage.
Oh!
Oh,
Christ.
okay.
Can we,
Dude, get away from the Arcus.
Yeah, the
We said it
Arcus is
before.
bad juju.
No one told you to touch it, to be fair. Don't worry, guys. I
Editor,
saved
roll the clip back.
it. Okay, that's interesting. So, what even is? I feel like we need to find out what the Arcus is first before even bothering to try and break through some kind of purple killing.
Duh.
I got.
Yeah, but we'll watch it when we find like the history of the Arcus book, and it's like the Arcus contains all the knowledge on how to defeat. What's the name of the fire beast? I've forgotten now. Sorry, Cinder. Contains a guide, step-by-step guide on how to defeat Cinder.
Literally, his name means fire, or is part of the fire.
Dude, I just forgot. Okay,
I just...
a long day at work.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking hell. Would you give me a break?
Give me a
Appealing to the Yankee audience.
Love it. All
And
zero.
be like, yeah, bro, give him a break, yeah. Chads.
I would like to definitely
Yeah, you can play.
do myself
Mhm.
as a ghost. So like I'm gonna look like a bit like a monk. Just go to the float. It's an illusion. So,
Yeah, no, you disguise yourself.
but it does say I can make myself, for example, like thinner.
Yeah,
So
but
that
you'll
they
still be
can't-
on the ground. You
they
don't
can't-
get to fly.
Yeah, so I could just like hide part in the same way I could hide width. I could hide length and just hide the bottom of my feet, and then I'm going to be a monk wearing. And they says if they touch it, then they'll know it's there. But can we put it?
Yeah, I want to see the wording, please.
Okay. So I can use it to like get a hat, but I could also use this to like get thinner. Right, I got this one.
Yeah, but it's disguising
Disguise yourself.
you to fly.
No, but I'm not flying. I am walking. Point is, I'm just disguising the bottom of my feet, so you can't see my feet. So they're just going completely invisible. Surely, if I'm able to look like a ghost, then
You can walk. You can walk and be a ghost. Or like look, see him back. No, that wouldn't even work. 'Cause that's disguising. It doesn't. It's not altering your physical appearance.
But it is.
Like, as in, like,
It's
sorry.
this.
No, not like it's not an alter like your physical state. You couldn't get like the magic aura of the.
Right. It calls it an illusion.
Yeah, but it won't be translucent.
Right. Right. And that's it.
Anyone else want to do something?
After seeing Norman knock back, I'd like to start walking towards the
Yeah, your comrade has just disappeared and been shot. 30 foot over the other side of a room by some purple lightning.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start moving towards like up. A move and a dash would take me to here. So I'd like to start running up that way. If you allow me, I'd like to run into the room where
Yeah.
Norman is.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll run to Norman, and I'll say, Norman, what happened?
I touched it, and I went boom.
What do you mean you touched it and you went boom?
That book, I touched it, and it went, any information at any price, and I said, what kind of price? And now I'm here, and I have many owies.
Norman, I do admire your principles. I'll give you 10 HP from laying hands.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Helbrecht. That vaguely helps.
I like to turn and start my own walk towards this book.
I'd like to put my hand up in front of Helbert, put my arm across him, and be like, let me just have a quick look. And I'm going to clairvoyant the book to look down what's on the open pages of the book. You in it.
You can see all wondrous knowledge.
I can see wondrous knowledge.
You literally, you couldn't read like Elvish or Dwarvish, and like you can understand, you can see the language, you can like, it literally just keeps on going down. The book itself doesn't move, but you can see like pages and pages and fathoms of knowledge inside it.
But I'm not absorbing them. Or I'm just looking at it.
You can see it.
So
You can see it's vast.
into the book. Is it
Oh
3D?
yeah, like it's crazy.
So it's like a different dimension. So
Maybe
inside.
maybe it looks, if you know, looks like you can find anything.
I'd like to switch to hearing.
It's like a sort of faint, like whirling, like a gentle sort of breeze gusting around, and you can see those like purple spiraling wisps sort of emanating out from the book. But it doesn't sound like anything harmful. Just seems more for. But you can hear like the crackling of the purple lightning. Like that's real. That's
Yeah. Look around from where it was written down on the book. Can I actually see that? What is the doorway? Probably back from the inside looking at.
looks exactly the same.
All right.
Can we please roll for initiative?
Oh boy. Woman's not doing too hot.
Okay. It's not ideal.
Karen?
I'm going to hold my concentration. On
You're clairvoyancing, yeah?
Yeah.
No worries.
I'm just going to like give Helbrecht a little pat on the side, like carry on. But I'm going to keep. I obviously feel like I've got to stay still to try and keep concentrating, but I'm just like patting him. Like,
You can tap me and say what? Sorry.
off you go. You were just off to the front door before I stopped you. I stopped you for a moment, had a quick look inside. Now I'm still looking inside, but I'm just kind of now giving you a pat on the backside, like, go on then. All right, I got you.
I'll approach the door.
Awesome. And as soon as you approach it, it says, knowledge at any cost.
Knowledge at any cost.
And the purple lightning fluctuates and then parts to let you through.
Oh shit, boys.
I'd like to peer into the book.
Awesome. So you can see Helbrecht sort of parting the lightning and then going through, and he doesn't look like he's fallen into the book. He doesn't look like he's gone anywhere. It literally appears as if he's just sort of like leaning over, just standing up, like not even leaving one foot, just like maybe raised on the ball of his back foot, just like sort of peering in, and he seems to be completely absorbed in its pages.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Do I see anything, or you want to?
Oh no, sorry. We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
You're watch. Would you like to?
Be a natural initiative.
Initiative's just for me. That make it worse.
Yeah, it does. It's like you're like, oh, one wrong step.
Guys, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm moving up to have a look at all the commotion in this room.
I mean, Norman's just taking a fucking chunk of damage, so Norman's sort of sitting back and seeing what a quan.
Licking his wounds.
Yeah, basically.
I shall. Oh, I might. Given that I'm now seeing the book and seeing how wondrous it is, I'm going to start
It
speaking
looks super enticing.
loudly and describing, almost like I'm entranced by how wondrous it is. Like, like a rising wave, like, oh, this book is like deeper and more wonderful than you could ever possibly imagine.
Just every sentence you continue to fall in love with it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it loudly to basically give Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
that's my way of like inspiring.
Nice. And who's for? Who are you leaving out? No, it's okay. You can pick Steve.
No, I don't know.
You're in combat.
You need to think about it.
Maybe we should leave out Dave.
What?
Dave's just out for the count.
He's already nearly dead. It's not going to make it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm just going to look to the side, like Steve's just to my side. But like, next time, man. Next time.
Awesome. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll add your temporary hit points. Apart from Steve.
Well,
Still 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go up again. I don't think. Yeah, to level 10. Then that's 11. Pretty good. As a trade-off for one bardic inspiration dice, it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, what are the rest of you doing? You got Derek describing all this wondrous thing, and Helbrecht's just seeing peered in. Like, you call to him, and he just doesn't respond.
I love a good book.
And this is a really good book.
It's got pictures and everything.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Touched. If you stay silent, I'm going to assume you agree to do whatever I say.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, should we touch the book?
Well, you gotta get past the fucking, I guess, portal thing. Not portal, gate thing first. I mean, Norman wanted to touch the book, he just didn't agree with the knowledge at all costs.
I'm
And then
going
got
to.
severely punished.
I don't want to lose my concentration on the clairvoyance, so I'm just going to try and like mutter to Steve, who's now directly next to me.
You can speak normally, but yeah.
Yeah, all right. Unseen servant, dude. Get your lad out there. Recover the book.
Recover the book?
I want to touch it. Let's get the unseen servant to touch it. And if it's recoverable, it's recoverable.
You see Steve try and cast his unseen servant through the in, and immediately, as soon as like his magic touches that purple lightning wall, a surge of like magical purple feedback floods Steve. Steve takes 15 lightning damage.
Oh my god, Steve, no. My boy.
Steve has 32 hit points left.
Oh.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot for Steve. Surge chunked. Yeah, guys, what are we doing? Keep the ball rolling.
I literally have no idea.
Okay. Norman's gonna go up to it again.
As you go to touch it, it says knowledge at any cost.
Knowledge at any cost.
The lightning sort of wavers ever so slightly, like it did with Helbrecht, and then it says liar.
Oh. Well.
Please take 41 lightning damage.
Oh,
Oh
fuck!
my god!
Oh,
what the
fuck.
fuck?
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
I'm so down.
Wow. Oh my god.
At least you fell down right at Ryland's feet. I mean,
Where else would I like to fall down?
Jesus.
Literally fried. Getting fucking bopped.
Just casually checks Norman's max health there, just to check with instant death. He's not. He's fine. Don't worry.
No, it's not an instant P. No, it's not an instant death. Don't be silly. We're not level 3 anymore.
I only need to hit your max below 0. So like the lower you are, the worse it is.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, look. So I mean,
4 or 6 isn't it?
Steve's going to ask if anyone has a health potion for Norman. Otherwise, the DM's going to make him take death steps.
Oh, guys, please tell me someone has a fucking
Yes,
health
I
potion.
have a help. Wait, hang on. Let me just check. I think I still have a help.
Steve can medicine check you, but
I'd prefer, you know.
the healer's staring at the book, and he's unresponsive. He loves the book. And someone was telling you how awesome the book is.
I will give Norman a 10 HP health potion.
Patrick, what would Elbert be like? Accidentally, subconsciously mumbling as he's seeing all this one, like he's just seeing all the knowledge he's ever wanted. Like, what would he perhaps be mumbling? The absolute. Almost like
Mumbling.
or not. You could be saying stuff out loud. I don't know.
I think Helbrecht would sort of just be mumbling like a very basic prayer to Astrates
Wow, fair.
as his mind gets blown, and he's probably having a bit of a like a bit of an existential crisis right now as he realizes how little he knows and how much there is to learn and how much there is to see, and he's just sort of mumbling like like a Hail Mary. Imagine like a nun twiddling her beads and doing a Hail Mary. Helbrecht's just quietly mumbling a short prayer to Astrates over and over.
All right, have some inspiration.
Balance will save us all. Balance will save us all. Balance will save us all. Something like that.
Nice, have some inspiration, bud. What are the rest of you doing?
Furiously licking my wounds this time.
Lick 'em.
I'm going to go and talk to one of the ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
The dwarfen ghost who I made friends with. He likes me, Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin, I stand in front of him. Gavin, an idiot in my party has touched the Arcus. Sidebar, don't think Helbrecht's an idiot. I'm just trying to get Gavin on my side. Gavin, one of the idiots in my party has touched the Arcus. Do you know of any way around this? Any way to undo what has been done?
You mustn't touch it. You die. You die before you get there. You never get to touch it. Don't seek the Arcus.
I promise you he's touching it right this second.
No. Right, it's impossible.
Gavin, come take a look for yourself.
He doesn't stop, but he does insist it is impossible to touch the Arcus. All of the ghosts agree with him on this. They all concur. You go and ask each of them, and they all say the same thing.
They're all very wrong. Unless he's not touching it. I suppose he's not touching it if he's bent over reading it. So Helbrecht's dead. Interesting.
It was nice knowing him.
Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it?
I escaped many party wipes. I feel like this is the most apt. Being told not to do something and doing it anyway.
It's finally caught up to us. Damn.
P, I want to sort of look over here and see if there's anything that would suggest we could potentially break down this magic barrier and make our way towards Master Helbrecht.
It's just another desk, another sort of round reading desk. There's loads of books though. You've got loads of books.
I try and throw a book at him through the portal.
The lightning immediately zaps the book.
Fuck it, Derek's cancel the clairvoyance. Turn around. It's going to release an unseen servant. We're like, right, dude, we're tearing this place up. And he's just like a madman, going to walk kind of over to this shelf. The unseen servant's going to go to the other shelf. She's going to put their arm into the books and just pull all the books out onto the floor. I'm looking for a book that doesn't move. I'm looking for some sort of like control panel behind. I'm just looking for books that look out of place once they come flying up. Any of these not actually a book?
Cool. You find nothing but books as you keep doing that.
I'd like to continue to do this.
Yeah, nice. Right, Rylan, what are you doing? Derek's just literally, he's lost it. He's completely lost it. He's got he's just having a mild tantrum. And as you sort of like, you can see Derek, he's making his way like through the library very systematically. And as you sort of walk past him, you notice that all the books at the very start of his rampage will start putting themselves back on themselves.
Oh my god. Okay, what am I going to do? I honestly don't. I really don't know. Let me have a look. Oh, I have a potion of lightning resistance.
Wow.
I totally forgot about that, by the way.
It might be relevant here.
Jeez. Okay, that's awkward. So, I will be drinking my potion of lightning resistance.
Nice.
Totally forgot about that, dude.
That's fantastic sound effect.
And I'm gonna touch the lightning.
Awesome. It says knowledge at any cost.
Knowledge at any cost.
And the lightning shimmers past and lets you through, and you too are now staring, mystified, into this amazing book of knowledge.
Okay, guys, this backfired.
Yeah,
I'm also trapped.
just dead.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe the lightning would like become my servant or something. Never mind.
Bold thinking.
That's a wish Derek thinking there. I thought I'd just drink a potion and I'd own the whole dungeon. I thought I'd just know this.
I thought I was touching George, but I just turned over all the books. A Wizard of Lightning. Lord of Lightning.
Norman, Derek, what we do? The books, you, Derek, you've now noticed that the books are like putting themselves back up on their shelves after a certain amount.
Alright. Then fuck the two of them that went in there. I went to tell the unseen servant to start searching, reading the books, looking on the thing for looking for anything to do with Cinder.
Awesome.
And I will do the same. We'll both go on searches.
Nice. Did you buy the glasses?
I did.
Then I'll take an investigation with advantage from you and a normal investigation for your unseen servant.
So, sorry, investigation for me?
Yep, with advantage, and then just a normal non-advantage one. Awesome. As you and your servant both crack open the spines, they immediately come alive again. Please can I have a strength athletic check from you and your unseen servant?
Yep. Same strength.
You managed to fend off your book, but your unseen servant is not so lucky, and he dies to 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And again, you can see in this book that you've got all of the faces of all of the people in that queue that wanted to apologise to them. And they say, apologise.
Oh, it's like, fuck's sake. How many times, guys? Fuck off. I'm going to put out and do it again. Magic. It's
awesome. Can you please take 10 psychic damage? Yep. You explode a book with your another charge from your Wand of Magic Missile. Norman?
I have no idea.
Guys, sorry, go on.
I
Go.
was gonna say, any books on this desk that like I don't know have like is there someone's journal here? Is there any particular sort of spell which might jump out at Norman?
It's exactly the same as the upstairs. There's a absolute mishmash, a higgledy-piggledy of anything and everything. But yeah, you find lots of books. Do you crack the spine on any of them, or are you just like summarising the column and the title and stuff?
Just summarising at this point. Like I can't actually afford to be dangerous with anything, so I'm sort of just like scanning and not touching anything.
Steve says he can give you a success on the strength athletics throw if you'd like to open up a book.
I will still take damage though.
Steve, open these books. Like my auntie servant just got killed, but we know there's a cinder one on the floor. Right, Steve, man, open the fucking book. I bet Steve definitely forgave every fucking person in Boston. Steve's definitely done very well about that. He's a goody two shoes. He's going to be fine. He should open some books.
Yeah, Steve opens a book and scans through and writes down a spell into his spell book. He's very grateful for that.
What?
Thank you.
No, but read this book.
And then he walks over to the lightning, and the lightning says to him, "Knowledge at any cost." And Steve replies, "Knowledge at any cost." And goes in. Because you're right, Steve would have apologised to anyone.
Come through all hands and go through together.
I can't go through. I feel like Simon, do you have? Oh, sorry, Derek, do you have any potions on you whatsoever? Any health potions?
I do have a health potion.
Okay, I'm gonna try something, and if I get downed, I want you to get me up. Okay. I need you to tell me that's okay before I basically nearly kill myself.
I will. I'll be there for you.
Thank you.
If
what?
I can be.
Well, just come stand next to me and watch what I do. I'm not going into the portal yet. I'm just gonna rub a book, and I hope that the book doesn't kill me. Okay.
You pick up another Norman.
Yep.
And do you crack the spine? Do you open it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and open it.
Awesome. It tries to attack you. Can I please have a strength athletics check?
I thought Steve gave him a pass.
Oh, well, that was before Steve. I mean...
Oh, that was a one-time.
Yeah,
Okay.
to be fair, Steve did say I can give you a pass if you want it, and I said no, so...
And now Steve, his eyes are dripping into this book of boundless knowledge. Please take 5.
Okay, 5 is fine. I can take 5.
And then Norma's face comes out of the book again, and it says, "Forgive me, brother."
Norma, I forgive you.
And her face sinks back down into the pages of the book.
Okay. Can I have that? Can I have that potion now? I don't want to get insta killed.
What?
Have you got more than one potion? Or have you only got one potion?
Oh, only one. I need this. You said stand here in case I got down. You haven't got down. What? I've done with it.
I have a 5 HP health potion. I will drink that, which puts my health total on 10. Right, Pete. I swear to God, if you fucking murder me,
Kill him.
Derek's right there. He's got a health potion. He can get you up if you go down.
yeah,
Actually-
no, but not if you deal stupid amounts of damage. Well, not even stupid amount. You deal 20 damage to Norman right now. Norman's insta-gibbed.
No.
Yeah, he's got a max of well over 40.
I'm gonna walk over to Norman. Pull out 10 HP. And look him in the eyes. I'm gonna bring it close to him. You got this. I'm gonna put the health potion away. But that little moment was inspiring him with Mountain. That's good.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice.
I'll walk up to the.
So you got eight additional.
And you can run twice as quick as the lightning.
And the others who haven't already got it, so Steve.
Steve's taking damage.
Yes, Steve, me, and Norman. I guess
Steve
unless
was
you can stack it. Can it stack?
No.
Okay, so yeah, me, Steve, and Norman, and one of the ghosts.
Right, which one? The dwarf that you talk to a lot, or the elf and the human?
No, the humanoid. I think they like naturally Derek could be a bit more like
Nice.
understand.
Awesome. And as you approach the purple wall of lightning, Norman, it says knowledge at any cost.
Knowledge at any cost.
And it pulsates and then it lets you through.
Figured it out.
And you can stare deep into the sort of just continually rolling pages and pages of depth knowledge. Norman! Oh, sorry, not Norman. Derek. I meant Derek. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're the only one left, mate. Everyone else is sort of just staring at this book now.
Fuck's sake. Alright. I'm going to walk over to one of the books about the Big Five thing.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy itself. It's just some random bloke that Derek might have seen.
Are you marking all these spells and stuff, by the way?
Oh yeah. I have been, you can check it.
No, sorry. Right down.
What did I do? Yeah, this guy's up. Just some guy that just some average
random, yeah.
just a complete randomer.
Yeah.
I was going to open the book about.
Awesome. Please go ahead and take strength of letter. Don't worry. You got a book. This book barely has any fight left in it. Like, weirdly, you think this is one of the ones. I mean, I crit failed anyway. Good things are always going to happen. As all of the faces of the crowd of people queuing rise up again and all apologize. Well, not all of it.
Remember, I don't look like Derek.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to know that Derek is somebody.
Cool. He takes 7 psychic damage. Yep, Derek.
Did I read the book?
As soon as you answered the faces in the paper, all the words,
They're all happy now. But they sink into the book in the same way they did with the others, in a good way.
I wouldn't say a good way, but they sunk into the paper, but all of the writing disappeared on yours.
Oh, did anyone else get hurt when they? Or has this not worked? Are the others like incapacitated looking at that book, or can I stand outside? Like, guys,
You can do this, but they can't respond to you.
really? Guys, anyone else get hurt? Oh, fuck. All right. I'm going to read another book.
Straight on the radio.
About that thing. Yeah.
The book overpowers you.
20 last.
Please take 2 bludgeoning damage from the book. Are you still just...
No, I'm not disguised anymore. I'm Derek.
all of the pages, all of the people's faces rise out of the pages of the book. All upset and hurt and wounded. And they say, apologise.
I would like you to know I am Derek. I am sorry for all that's been done.
And all the people's faces fade into the book, but your writing remains there.
So can I read about it?
There's no information.
Oh, right, okay.
It says knowledge at any cost. And it fluctuates and lets you in to the chamber. Woo! Well done, guys.
Ooh.
I will text you, and we'll sort of wrap it up there and move into some table talk now. But I'll message you about what you. I'll tell you now. You each get a question one question similar to the answer tree in the middle of the moving maze or the living labyrinth that we did. You each get one question.
One question.
And it will respond to you.
And we're still only one.
I'm pretty sure everyone else asked one question last. You asked 2 and then triggered a dragon.
You said ask one question.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, how did you find that? Was that okay? Was it too difficult?
No,
No. It wasn't too difficult. It's just like trying to work out if we take the leap of faith and everyone touch it, or if that's just going to be like, you all die to a book.
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
Oh, see what's difficult at all? Just walk straight in.
I did figure maybe everyone should just touch it, but I didn't realise it'd be a question.
Did everyone understand why you could all get in? Or how?
Yeah.
Was it because we forgave our ghosts, our past?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were willing to sacrifice any cost to gain the knowledge. And it was also, they were all personal and each something that would harm you and so, would be a big cost to you. It's something you didn't think you could let go of.
Man, we're so noble.
We are.
Yeah, we are. We're great.
I thought it was almost a little bit unfortunate that Helbrecht and Ralin both went through first and no one made the connections that they were the two that forgave theirs.
I feel like that was what was going on.
I didn't immediately, and it sort of hit me.
Yeah, as soon as Norman got hurt and Ralin had, that's what I thought it was, and then that's why I was like, I ain't doing this. I also don't want to forgive these people, so I'm just gonna, me and the Unseen Servant just gonna look around our homes. I don't need that knowledge, but I'm just gonna look elsewhere. But then once Norman given up on his, what he should have about the thing, and then went in, I was like, that bit left out. So there, went for it.
So if one other person had stayed out, you wouldn't have apologized to them.
Yeah, because we were right for reasons, we find out about the, just find some knowledge.
The Starlight Keys.
Yeah, find out the Starlight Keys.
Yes.
Wait, how many Starlight Keys are there in total? Sorry, is there 5?
That's what I
Six?
remember.
I think it is 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember 5.
Someone's gonna have to ask now. Some of your questions. Whoever didn't remember, that's done.
Well, there's 3 of us that say 5, and you're the one that says 6. So.
And you also thought the Black Knight was a woman named Michelle earlier. So,
With a possibility.
Yeah, disregard
I know
everything.
it's the Black Knight being his name. When has he been a woman?
Yeah.
They had a sex change in between session 38 and 39, did he? Yes, there are 5 Starlight Keys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, guys, like, what do you think of the session? Though it's a little bit different paced, and there wasn't any combat this
I
session.
liked it.
Yeah, no, I always
I like
enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I don't feel like it needs to be combat based to enjoy it.
No, I enjoyed just like the fucking about in the library, finding books we want to find, and trying to further the storyline
Yeah.
while also further our own selfish needs and wants. Maybe not selfish needs, but like we could like definitely just take a route of like, okay, we need to find every book on this Cinder guide and everything we can possibly find. But we were like something for me first. No, I enjoy all that side.
Character development. It's fun.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Nice, yeah. Any each person, please nominate an MVP moment. Though quite a few.
I think Dave just getting yeeted for 41 damage was probably my favourite moment.
Well,
Yeah, proper fried. Did you guys just think that it wouldn't be that much?
I just thought it wouldn't let him in, or maybe do like 2d6 or something. And it's like 10d6. I was like, oh.
I mean, it's a swirling vortex of magical lightning.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be like a slap on the wrist, be like, no, not a.
Yeah.
You know, I could basically insta kill you right now.
I think it was a slap on the wrist for someone far more powerful than us.
And I'm sure Rob or someone didn't want to. Oh yeah, Dave, you took 3d8 first
Yeah.
when you wouldn't repeat the phrase because you asked it a question, and then you took the 41.
Wow, we all learn from our mistakes, don't we, boys?
No. I'm not. I think this entire year of D&D has proved that we do not.
that's why we're all still around the book. I was like, don't go looking for it. Right, yep.
I mean, they were ghosts though. They got killed by the lightning.
Wow, that shit. No, you could have been a ghost.
Why is that a thing to be excited about?
Yeah, no, Dave, you could have just haunted this library forever for the whole campaign, man. Why do...
You'd have read. You could be like our fact machine. We just like give you a call. I look up, guys. I've got nothing better to do in the library.
Wow, cheers, Derek. You could have been
No.
our printer.
That's Jeeves.
I'm sure he'd love it. But yeah, it's all right. So Norman getting yeeted for 41.
Stepping up to the launching that spell when I asked him to. He could have actually done himself, but he did it and then took some damage. I expected that. He didn't get mad. He just kept his chin up. I think he just kept his chin up, and I let him.
Yeah, that was an awkward moment when Steve had to do it because if he didn't, that would have just been cheating because he knew what was going to happen. Yeah, Pat?
My MVP moment is difficult. I don't know. Honestly, I'm torn.
I genuinely on a separate MVP note, I really didn't think you'd all take the glasses and the gloves. I thought for sure you try and barter, and then or just only take one.
Nah.
So the glasses, they gave you advantage on all your investigation checks
Yeah.
to find your books, and the gloves. If you didn't touch the gloves, you were going to become paralyzed.
No.
And then the book would like eat at you, and then everyone else would have had to take perception checks to see if they noticed that you were missing.
Wow.
Wow, that's brutal.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
only
I thought-
100 gold.
I was very close.
I thought for sure that one of you would have not done it. I mean, you'd have only died like a D6 at a time, but I mean, you know. And every time you touch a book without the gloves, that happens. But yeah, no. So well done.
I'm not gonna lie, like Simon said, I was quite tempted to just take one to save money, but
No, I liked the idea of just having some gloves. To be honest.
walking around all fancy with some spectacles and gloves on. Like,
Felt like the right thing to be doing.
Don't want to disrespect this library.
Yeah, man. All right, so I've got Norman. Dave, what was your MVP moment?
I don't know either. Nothing's like jumping out at me at specifically MVP.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I guess it's going to be you for getting year for 41. Oh, did everyone like their own individual cutscenes, by the way?
Yeah, they were
yeah,
cool.
that's all. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. To be fair.
Oh, okay. Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, DM me out of session, and we can like sort it out and sort of like amend anything that you weren't too happy about. But yeah. All right, guys. So we're going to a little bit on the nose. Sorry, Dave. What was that?
That was me. I just said no. I really liked the throwback to Rockball. Piece of shit.
All right, good.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Awesome, guys. Right. Well, thanks for. Oh, what days can everyone do next week? Do we want to meet next week? I presume we do.
Yeah. I'm free most days.
So I will be away Wednesday to Saturday, but I'll be driving to Somerset on Tuesday evening, so I might be able to like join in the Discord, but I won't be able to like do much.
On Monday.
On Tuesday. On Monday I'm moving shit, so I won't be able to do Monday.
All right. So all right. Then we should try and aim for Tuesday then, because that'd be cool to at least have Dave on the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just
Yeah.
join you
Nice.
boys whilst I drive.
Yeah. Nice. Rob, what's Tuesday looking like for you?
Yeah, I'm off Tuesday.
Perfect. All right. So, shall we even call it 7 if we can?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good for that.
All right. Sweet. All right. I'll put it in the. I'll put it in Roll20 now.
Mhm.
But yeah, guys. Hope you all had fun, and I'll catch you at 7 o'clock
Absolutely.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, cheers, Pete.
Yeah, we can.
Thank you very much. See you next week,
Yeah, well
boys.
done.
See you boys.
Enjoy your weekend.
Right.
Bye.
Ta-da.
Like and subscribe.